esteemed colleagues in government, esteemed speakers, and the private sector, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This conference and welcome to Central Luzon Transport and Trade Conference 2024. This conference and exhibit is happening at an auspicious time, with developments both locally and internationally conspiring to create an ideal investment environment for Central Luzon in general, and Clark and Subic in particular. The recent tripartite agreement among the Philippines, US, and Japan that brought to being the Luzon Economic Corridor is one of these developments. The creation of strategic connections between Subic, Clark, and the Calabarzon region, the main thrust of the Luzon Economic Corridor, can only help hasten the development of the Subic-Clark Corridor into a mega logistics hub, which was envisioned under Executive Order number 504, which created the Subic-Clark Alliance for Development Council. This EO tasked leaders of the Bases Conversion and Development Authority, the Subic Bay Metropolitan Authority, Clark Development Corporation, and the Clark International Airport Corporation, and the Department of Trade and Industry to precisely develop the Subic-Clark Economic Corridor into a mega logistics hub. The SCOUD Council, chaired by Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista, is now proactively working towards the realization of the Luzon Economic Corridor. At the same time, always keeping in mind the role of Subic and Clark in enhancing freight transport services, mobility, and access to key economic zones. In cooperation with our partner local government units in the corridor, we call this the Subic-Clark Corridor, the SCAD Council has directed the conduct of a master plan for the Subic-Clark Corridor that will identify appropriate industries which should come under the purview of the Luzon Economic Corridor. While we wait for exciting developments related to the developments, major facilities already in existence in Subic and Clark, the Clark International Airport and the Port of Subic Bay, as well as the Subic-Clark-Tarlac Expressway, or the SCTEX, already support the region's ambition as a logistics hub. There are many other government infrastructure projects, both ongoing and in the pipeline, designed to further boost connectivity for people and goods in the region. In addition to the infrastructure projects, there's an entire metropolis in the works, this time in Tarlac. The 9,450 hectare New Clark City, being developed by the Bases Conversion and Development Authority, is designed to be the first smart, resilient, and green metropolis that would house world-class facilities, athletic facilities, government offices, academic institutions, a hospital, and this area boasts of 60% open spaces. Equally noteworthy are the non-hard infrastructure measures lined up for the Subic-Clark Corridor to cement its reputation as an investment area of choice. The most recent of these initiatives is the proposal by the SCAD Council to allow sea-air transshipment between Clark International Airport and the ports of Subic Bay and Bataan. This measure will gain even more importance and significance when the Cavite-Bataan Interlink Bridge is completed in 2030, extending the benefits of this transshipment to Cavite. The SCAD Council, together with the Clark International Airport, has already secured the support for the transshipment measure from the Secretaries of the Department of Transportation and the Department of Trade and Industry. The co-organizer of today's conference, the Philippine Multimodal Transport and Logistics Association, as well as the provincial government of Bataan. We hope to be able to submit this measure as soon as possible for the President's signature. So you see, there are many things going on in our area. This conference, with its theme, Harnessing Logistics for Sustainable Growth, is therefore the perfect avenue to underline the growing importance of Clark and Subic and the Subic-Clark Corridor as a logistics hub. It presents stakeholders a great opportunity to hear directly from the leaders of Clark, Subic, and of course the Department of Transportation and partner agencies at how you, our stakeholders, can participate and benefit from this regional growth.